Hey everybody, JC here from Toy News International and JediInsider.com. And this morning I'm throwing together this quick video to give you a recap of all the recently announced Star Wars Rogue One products that have been announced from various companies including Hasbro, Lego, Funko, Disney, but definitely there's been a lot of stuff. The embargo on the product reveals for this was lifted yesterday, and so all the announcements are coming out. Most of this stuff should go on sale for Force Friday, which this year is going to be on September 30th, so that's when you should expect to see most of this out in stores. But we'll start off. So Disney is going to be continuing their die-cast Elite Series figures. These are about 6.5 inches in height, and they've got the die-cast parts. And these are sold exclusively at Disney stores, either online or at their physical stores. Now, the first wave, and I'm going to... some of these names I'm not sure how you pronounce. I'm not super familiar with all these characters yet, so forgive me. But we're going to get Jyn Erso, which, obviously is the main star. We're going to get the K2SO droid. We're going to get Imperial Death Trooper, the Black Stormtrooper, basically. We're going to get Captain Cassian Andor. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Botai, I don't know. Rook. I don't know how you pronounce his first name. Baze, Malbus. And then this guy, Chirrut, I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but he's that guy that looks kind of like, I think you see him in the trailers fighting with a stick as opposed to a lightsaber or something. So those are all going to be released in die-cast figures, and those should be out starting on September 30th. Now, we also got a number of products listed for Lego, so I'm just going to go over these for you. So we're going to get some of the figures like we've seen with the Lego. So we're going to get an Imperial Death Trooper, and we're going to get the K2SO droid, and again Jyn Erso, of course. Now for sets, Kernick, I don't know how you pronounce the Imperial guy in the all white. We're going to get his shuttle. We're going to get a U-Fighter, a Rebel U-Fighter. We're going to get the TIE Striker. The U-Fighter and the TIE Striker seem to be, big vehicles that we're going to see across the board. We're going to get an AT-ST. So I think this is the first time, we've seen the AT-ATs, but I think this is the first time we've seen an indication that there'll be AT-STs in the movie, though it makes sense. And then we're going to get an Imperial hover tank. And I'll have direct links. We've posted news for all these on Jedi Insider, so things like prices and stuff, if you're that interested. I'll have direct links to the news, also high-res versions of these products, so I'll have links to the news stories so you can check that out if you want more details. So moving on to Hasbro. Hasbro's announced several things. So first of all, Black Series, 6-inch Black Series. As I understand it, there's going to be 2 different waves released. So we've pretty much seen one wave. In fact, we've posted on Jedi Insider in-hand image galleries thanks to the Ultimate Toy Collector, who should be doing posting up reviews on YouTube here very shortly, if he hasn't by the time this video goes live. But that first wave is going to include Erso, which is actually just a reissue of the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version. We're going to get the K2SO droid. We're going to get an Imperial Death Trooper and Cassian Andor, and he's wearing like not Hoth, but free snow outfit for the colder climates. Looks like a Hoth outfit, but they're not on Hoth in this movie. And again we've posted in-hand images of those figures, and that wave's also going to include the unmasked Kylo Ren figure, which again is a reissue from the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. That's for Force Awakens, but that figure will be included in that wave. And I've heard, I want to say, since we've seen those figures and stuff, that's the first wave, but I've been told actually that might be the second wave, so I don't know. I think both waves should be out about at the same time on September 30th, so doesn't matter that much. But then the second wave, and we don't even know all the figures. Hasbro in a press release listed and hasn't shown images of them, but did list that we're going to get the director, the Imperial director, and actually that's the only one I think that they listed that we haven't seen. But I think I've been told there's a second wave of Rogue One Black Series figures that should be released very soon, so I'm thinking that the director is going to be part of that second wave. The TIE Striker and the U-Wing are vehicles for the 3 1/4 inch line that Hasbro's releasing. We've seen pictures. I'm actually going to have those in hand and might do a review of the U-Wing either later today, or tomorrow. So be sure to check back for that if you're interested in getting a detailed look at that vehicle. And then I also will have the TIE Striker in hand. So some of these have leaked out overseas, and I had somebody send me those 2 vehicles, so that's how I have them in hand. They're not actually released yet, so I know some of you will ask, but they will be out on September 30th. And again, I detailed things like prices and stuff. And I'll tell you, the U-Wing is going to cost about $49.99, so it's kind of hefty, $50, and the TIE Striker is going to cost $39.99. But again, I'll have specific details as far as price for all these things up on Jedi Insider, and I'll have links to the specific news for that in the description below. Now, the other thing which we saw at San Diego Comic-Con back in July was the AT-ACT, which is the Rogue One AT-AT. And that is going to be a hefty price. Now, this has got electronics. You can make it walk with an app on your smartphone and stuff like that. But that thing's going to cost $299, $300 basically. So if you want to get that one, you definitely better plan to save up for it. And I don't know if that one's going to be out on the 30th or not. It might be closer to Christmas that one gets released. We're going to get some 12-inch figures, of course, like the Imperial Death Trooper. They also announced this, they're calling it Interact Tech Imperial Stormtrooper, and this is, I guess, a high-end Stormtrooper that's going to cost about $30. It's got a jetpack. Details, I haven't read over the specific details, but it's something, again, I think geared more towards kids, and it's got electronics and stuff, and if you want a full description of it, again, head over to Jedi Insider. But that was announced. And then we've got some 3 1/4 inch figures that we've seen, some 2-packs. Again, these are figures with 5 points of articulation. Just like we saw with Force Awakens, they're going to continue to have that build a weapon feature like we saw with the Force Awakens figures. So we've seen a few of those. Some have leaked out. Hasbro announced a few, and so again, I'm sure there's going to be plenty more of those coming in the days to come. But we've seen, like I said, only seen a few of them up to this point. The one that looks kind of like a Wampa is kind of interesting to me. It's almost like the Empire took Wampas and made them soldiers or something, even though they seem a little small for actual Wampas. And they're not called Wampas, so I guess they're something different. But that's what it looks like to me, is just a miniature Wampa. So that pretty much wraps it up. I think I covered everything. The Lego, the Hasbro. Oh, and then Funko, they announced a number of pop vinyl figures that they're going to be releasing. That'll be, they're going to do a ton. They will. But the first ones that they announced they announced 4, which should be available on the 30th, and that's going to be Ursa and the robot, the K2SO robot, and Captain Andor, and then the director guy, the Imperial guy with the white. And there's this, you may have seen it, there's this video, a stop motion that's incorporating several different companies' product and stuff, and it's kind of cool, but it's basically an advertisement for all these products, and you see the Funko Pop character in that. So that's it. Like I said, check back. It's either going to be later today or tomorrow. I'll have a review up for the Hasbro U-Wing, and then later this week, by the end of the week, I should have a review up for the TIE Striker as well. So that's it for now, and keep it to Jedi Insider for as more information on more products gets released. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.